It is me, Gaming Gamer, the gamingest of gamers, here to talk to you about why you should be a gamer, why you should game all day, why you should game all morning, why you should game in your sleep, why you should game whenever. We're back playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate, talking about gaming gamers and gaming gamers, which is my favourite kind of gaming and it's my favourite kind of gamer. Now, that's enough of that. Right, okay, we're back with some Assassin's Creed Syndicate today. Obviously, I'm a bit behind, I'm a bit tired today, so I only just fired up my PlayStation, so we're actually on the menu right now, so I apologise for that, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I hit continue story and it's going to open the Ubisoft thing. Of course it is. Oh, that's peak. So I'd love to exit. What I wanted was to confirm that I wanted to continue the story, not that I wanted to open the Ubisoft club. Cigarette chair, gonna love this gaming gamer. That's what we like. We like gamings and gamers, and honestly, it's one of those. I didn't get much sleep last night, I will be honest, so if I seem a little bit behind, it's one of them ones. Why is Ross Bob saying simp in the chat? Just stop being a retard. In case you haven't noticed, there's a new rule for streams, by the way. There's zero tolerance for backseat gamers, so people who tell you how you're playing the game wrong and how they do it so much better, we don't need it, it ruins the experience. I treat it like a spoiler, put it that way. Off to a great start. I did thank Cigarette Chair for the super chat, right? We'll start with timeouts on that backseat gaming front. We'll start it off nice and pleasant. And if people persist to not get the message, then that's when they'll get the ban. Oh my god. My guy's gonna die. Had I let him die, I would have been accused of being a simp. Cup. Hey, loving the streams. Cheers, Cup, for the super chat donation. I also added you to the patron list. I recognise that you pledged. That's one of the perks of the upfront pledge thing that I have there, is that nobody gets the extra content for free if you get me, but also I can give the rewards straight away. Remember the writer of this game pulled a J.K. Rowling and made Jacob bisexual. I honestly didn't realise that. I thought that was like a joke thing, or what? No, was it? Oh, it was just a shut up thing. It was just Reddit deeped it, and then they went, you know what? Let's get ahead of this, and that's what happened. I like how I'm stealthing it just in my top hat, looking like a lovely man. It's all fine, don't worry about it. Ah, fuck stealth, man. Stealth is for goons, children. You're free. Lifting the body is what I wanted to do. Cheers, James Rostron, for the super chat. I really do appreciate it, mate. Let me put your mate down, and then I'll shoot you in the mouth. How's that sound, son? He took a bullet to the chin. I don't know what it is that I'm freeing them from. There we go. Bit of old gaming. They weren't exactly saying anything, so I don't understand why he was hushing them. Who was this? What's this? What are you doing, you crazy clown? You don't belong here. My bits and pieces for me. A good old shank in London, lovely. It is true, gaming. See that? That was great. Are you going to play AC Origins next? Yeah, I guess so. And before you ask, no, I'm not going to play Odyssey. Hey Ethan, what do you think of the LGBTQ? What? Do you say that as if you expect me to have some random negative opinion or something, out of curiosity? Let's go do cable news. Cable news. Sounds like fun for me, Yeah, what kind of question is that? I've got nothing against anyone. I don't care who you're attracted to. It's not my business. Also, what you choose to identify as is not my business either. I don't really care. You exist. I acknowledge that. That's all that matters. I just want to do gaming. Did I miss it? Am I too late? Oh no, Benedict Ponk Parker. I was at the bank when I heard. Hey Ethan, do you read books? Honestly, no. And my mind is literally a bog of shit because of it. I don't have a clue.
Fry, how good to see you. Oh, have you seen Starlick's latest lies?
Lies in a newspaper?
What transpired from the new line you're establishing?
Oh, the cables we ordered never arrived. And then we intercepted this. A message mentioning cargo seized at College Wharf.
Then let's unseize it.
Oh, wait. Another intercepted wire contained the recipe for a powerful hallucinogenic serum. I've adapted this dart mechanism to work with your bracers.
Ah, yes, lovely man.
You're a genius.
Well, that patently is untrue. Although I've also discovered that the serum adopts a form of a gas when subjected to heat.
Just when I think you can't surpass yourself.
That's classic gaming right there. Dr. Penry at your service. Indeed. So yeah, I think I've had half an hour's worth of sleep in the past over 24 hours. Which is unfortunate, but half an hour is better than nothing, eh? It's like a power nap. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a power nap. And it sorted me out. How are we all doing today, boys? I'm honestly wiped. Like, I'll do a couple hours of this-ish, and then we'll roll from there. But I think after I stream, I'm just going to crash. I'll have my dinner and then go to sleep, and then I'll suffer the pain of indigestion in the morning or whatever. Because I will just crash. And that is a given at this point. My commitment to the content is beyond measure. And also, tomorrow's the 18th, which means, isn't it? Is it tomorrow the 18th? Yes, it is. Which means that my my Witcher video goes up the day after, and it will be good. I know James has got an epic video that's gonna be up on his as always, like early access tomorrow. But I think when my video goes up on my channel, it'll be worth watching. It's a different video entirely, sort of thing. But it's gonna be worth it. I can't wait for people to see that video. There's a lot of chests around here. Just doing bits on the man. Loot the cable lines. Oh, I see. Barrel King, what's your most anticipated game? At the moment, it's probably Ghost of Tsushima, or Tsushima, or Tsushima, or however you pronounce that. That's the answer, I think, is the best way to put it. Die, bold prick. Oh, crates. What does it mean by crates, I wonder? Ah, them. It's fine, I got it. Sorry, I thought it was Chester. What do you mean become anonymous to continue? What part of not being seen requires me to be able to open this box? What part of opening this box requires me to not be seen? Sorry. Fucking tired, I tell you. Let me in. What advice you have to start a gaming YouTube channel? I guess have fun is all I can say. Like, try to enjoy it. It's the only way. I know where the crate is, mate. It's the best way to go through it. Just enjoy it. Does it mean or does he do no damage? I do plenty of damage. Don't worry about it. They're all dead. But the enemies that I have fought have died, so I do indeed do damage. It is just we are early on in this game. See? See that? Damage. See that damage as well. Turns out I know what I'm doing. I played this game before. I am a clever man. Like it says, use hallucinogenic darts on enemies. But only gives you like 2. You're British and you can't hate this game canon now. Lol. I very much so can. What do you mean I'm British so I can't hate something? What the fuck does that even mean, sunshine? Right. Now, where am I going? Oh, I guess there's an arsehole down here. Let's, I did a bit on the man. Oh, use darts on fire sources was an objective that I probably should have used. I just wasted those things that I'll never touch again. I like how there are Rook prisoners over here, but it means nothing to me. You guys meet, I can free you. You're free. Why's the dog barking? Marcus, you, Jacobson. Which Syndicate DLC is the least bad, do you think? Well, they're both pretty Like, Jack the Ripper is supposed to be like a mystery, but they ruin the mystery in the opening of the game. And somebody killed that dog. No, just stop the dog from barking, please. And also, the last Maharaja is just end-to-end garbage. So, I imagine Jack the Ripper is the better DLC, but if you want a good DLC, play neither of them, is my advice. Like, it's only fair to describe the last Maharaja as rubbish. Because that's all it is. It's just full-on cack. Don't worry, this is... We're on. I love all these missions where none of them force me to play as Evie.
Poison. Bell must know what kind.
Is this a classic you need to keep moving poison? You know, I reckon it is the classic you need to keep moving poison. Oh no, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I'm sweet. Life just treated me well with survival. Did I miss? I've only been able to watch this now. I only started 15 minutes ago, so you're in good. Classic knowing every historical figure in Victorian London. Yeah, to be fair, that is odd. Like, we're just, like, Jacob and Evie Fry seem to know every historical figure in London at this time. With the no stakes, it's all kind of poison. That's my favourite kind. It's a kind that you can turn into some rather palatable Christmas dinner. No. I thought I'd do that, yeah. Impress the kids. See that? Jacob has a double hidden blade confirmed.
Nice one.
My mom's from the Philippines, hence the middle name. That's cool. There's no worries. Nothing wrong with being from the Philippines. I kind of wish they included more of the serial killers that were around at this time. Well, I guess so. How many serial killers do you reckon were roaming London at this very moment in history? I reckon it's, you know, a couple. PewDiePie just uploaded a video. That's good for him, I guess. I mean, I don't really care, but that's really cool.
Oh, careful there, Mr. Bell.
Every worthwhile endeavour is fraught with dangers, my dear friends. None more so than yours. But you have triumphed once again.
Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share with your friends, and subscribe if you're new gamers. That'd be
Age of
fantastic.
Communication, remember. We've already received word from Greenwich that the shipment has arrived safely, thanks to you.
Have you discovered what else is in that shipment?
Indeed. I'm afraid that Starrick's poison has found its way onto the open market.
If he believes that will stop us, he is mistaken.
Okay. Fuck full sync, it's for goons. I've got 2 skill points, which means I can upgrade something. I know. Right. I reckon we get execute. Oh, I've got 6 for Evie. Fucking hell, I've been lacking. Right, okay, no. Stealth. For sure, stealth. I suppose I would get. I can afford a couple more. Instead of Knife Master 2, what I'm thinking is increase Evie's health. Look at that. Beautiful. We're getting there, gamers. We're getting there. Doing gaming bits. I earned... Oh god, kill the criminal. Criminal must die. Kill criminal. That is the criminal's name. Criminal. Lovely. I presume this is where it's going to kick off, right? Oh, what the fuck? Okay, okay, game. You did a bit. You did a bit and you did it well. I can acknowledge that you did that bit very well indeed. I don't like the weather of the UK always raining. To be fair, it doesn't actually rain that much more frequently than anywhere else, if at all. Sure, it's relatively mild weathered, the UK. But we do have our fair share of hot summer days and cold winter ones. But it doesn't always rain. That is absurd. If it always rained in the UK, the entire country would just be a fucking swamp, wouldn't it? If you think about it. I'd imagine that's not quite how swamps work, but you get my point. Everywhere would be wet. Everywhere is wet here, but that's because this is classic piss and shit everywhere.
I have never done you wrong, sir. Never, I say. Mr. Owen, you are truly the most insufferable fellow I have ever had the misfortune to count among my acquaintances.
Oh, classic Mr. Darwin chatting shit. If it always rained, all our crops would drown. That is true.
I have told you before, sir, I had nothing to do with that.
The UK is a very mild-weathered place.
That is a lie, sir. And you know it. Bah, I don't have time for this nonsense.
Doesn't it get too cold? Doesn't it get too hot?
Willfully besmirched, sir. My very name. Bah! Drive, damn you, drive.
Ethan, California is the opposite of the UK. I'm very doubtful that it's the polar opposite.
Really? I could have sworn you were close friends.
Mr. Owen works at the asylum. He will know who made the syrup. Get him.
Well, that kicked off. I like how there's a carriage here just waiting for me. Don't worry about that. This is my wagon now.
Whatever Darwin is paying you, it's not worth it. Do you realize how much trouble you're in?
None at all?
Well, if you're trying to intimidate me, you're wasting your time.
I just have to kill everyone, it's fine.
Beating this type of vehicle could take
Jermaine Harris, hey mate, have you watched Vikings or The Last Kingdom? If so, has it got you more hype for AT Valhalla? I mean, I've watched The Last Kingdom, but I can't say that it makes me necessarily more hype for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It makes me more knowledgeable of what to expect, I guess. But cheers for the super chat, Jermaine. I really do appreciate it, mate. How do I drive like a lunatic?
doing fine, Joe.
I think I'm getting there. I think I'm getting the hang of this lunatic driving.
Soothing syrup? Why would a scientist have any interest in panaceas?
I wager your life, Mr. Owen, that you know something.
Stop! I'm telling you, I do not know a thing. I swear. Nor have I involved, or have I ever been involved with anyone selling that tainted medicine.
I've actually got stuck.
Truth to that, but you do know who created it. Tell me.
I will not utter a word on the matter. I am a gentleman, sir, and
I've actually fucked it. We are stuck.
Let's go.
You shit driver. At least I know how to park, Ben. Oh,
That's a girl.
I have an idea. Horse, behave. I'm trying to go the other way, really, but it just wants to go that way. I am doing little bits of damage. I have an idea. Oh, yes, I know exactly what needs to happen. The horse is immortal, and I'm very sad. Shoot up in the air, but it says damage the carriage. Oh, there we go. That's much better.
Steady on.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Pick up the sack today? No. Isak Marnie, say hello gamer, sorry I'm late. It's alright, Isak.
The River Thames! Let us speak now, old man!
Stop! For pity's sake, stop, or I will tell you everything I know!
Become anonymous is the actual objective. Yeah, like fuck, that's going to happen. Don't worry about it, gamers. It wasn't me. It never was.
That's the way.
This is
Dr. Elliotson! Dr. John Elliotson! He formulated the elixir! He's the man you want! Not me! I beg you, good sir! Stop this!
Let's get to 200 likes. That'll be awesome.
Now, was that so hard?
Should have just said that from the beginning. Classic comedy line. Was that so hard? Yes. It's fine. I like how you can play this entire sequence and never touch a never even have to play as Evie once. Doesn't make much sense, does it? Where's the mission taking me? I presume to the asylum, which is there, right? I also presume I have to reset the world a little bit. And shooting a horse and it just straight up doesn't die. You've asked that twice now. I think I shot it enough for it to do bits. Well, I need to know which idiot made Jacob an assassin. Likely his dad. I mean, his father was an assassin, so I presume it just runs in the family like that. Sorry, I had to lean the chair all the way back because the leather feeling is not comfortable when you're sweating your back off. Okay, I presume there's something else that needs doing, or have I fucked it truly? I think I might have. What's sequence 4? Oh look, we got to do cable. No, we got to do the Great Escape. Evie is. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to switch up and become Evie, don't I? Finally, some Evie time. Let's go do some Evie time. Okay, where is? You'd think that Evie would show up. Like Evie's missions would show up as Evie, but okay. Oh! Hello. That's why we need to go. To the train hideout. Da-da-da-da-da. To the train! Don't worry. Should we do a deal? You get 500 likes on the stream, then you'll go bald. How about no? I like my hair, and also, no barber is fucking open, so how do you expect me to go bald? Are you running a cracked version on PC or a paid original game on PC? I'm running the game on PlayStation 4, and I paid for it. Not every PC gamer is a pirate, and sure, I play PC, but I've never pirated a game before in my life. I don't quite enjoy being asked if I have or not, because why would you think that I have? Firearm upgrade suggested. Okay. Well, who can say no to that? Right, so we're going to go for gun. That kind of gun. Well, look at that. Evie fancies herself a bit of a gunslinging Captain Bigman. There we go. Cape time. Oh, there's some cool capes. I can just equip some cool capes. Some cool kid capes. These assassin outfits are odd. I don't understand why I haven't bloody kitted out Evie properly. I guess it's because I never use Evie. Like, besides from now, evidently. I'm thinking we equip this bad boy. And then we go for a bit of a gaming run. Whatever, man. It'll do. I've upgraded the firearm. I am ready. The Crate Escape. Let's pick something OMG. I will go through the game in my own time. Shut the fuck up. When do you plan on making a video about AC Origins? What do you mean make a video? Like I'm planning on that.
Ah, another exciting night home for Evie Fry.
Just on my way out, actually. I found the piece of Eden.
Have you
What's
fuck?
this one going to do?
The game's too
Interesting.
that would make the game too short.
Bullets, control the populace.
They're dangerous objects, Jacob, especially in Templar hands.
You sound exactly like father.
If only.
Father Fry.
Lucy Thorne is expecting a shipment tonight. She's Starrick's expert in the occult.
OMG, she said it. I found the piece of Eden.
Found the piece of
Let's
Eden
get to
so they
200
can
likes.
boost
That'd be
them.
great.
Sounds like fun. Mind if I join you?
Promise you will stick to the mission.
Hey Fishy, don't you dare respond to me in such a way, because I make my own luck. Of course you do. I see that the moderators had fun timing you out. I don't understand quite what that message meant. Reported for hate by... Hate?
Contents of that box are worth more than
What?
your life and those of your entire family.
Excuse
Do you
me?
understand?
Hate?
Yes, Miss Thorne.
Okay, now listen here. All I said was, you losing your patience with me in the chat, because I am playing the game at my own pace. I do not like backseat gamers. At all. Can't stand you. Telling you to fuck off is because I want you to fuck off because you're a backseat gamer. But don't you dare say that that was somehow hate.
Careful there, and double the guard on that cart.
Now, Miss Thorne, there's the matter of some papers for Mr. Starrick. If you'll just come this way.
Very well, but make it quick.
Whatever it is she's after, it's in that chest.
There are gunmen on the rooftops.
Can you dispose of them before I reach the cart?
I was hoping for a challenge.
There we go. Sorry, just ironing out the idiocy in the chat is all. That was just aimed at that one idiot. Whee! Evie has a double hidden blade too. We have discovered. Yeah, no, if you come back on another account when you're timed out, you're just gonna get yourself banned. You either take the punishment or you get banned. Just wait out the timeout. It's 300 seconds. You can wait. I guess it's going to kick off now. Bam! That was dinner. Yeah, by the way, have decided to take a harder stance on backseat gamers, so let's not... That's just... I just thought I'd mention. They can't block bullets if you're not cool. Thing is though, the cutscene's going to be like stealthy and that, and I've just killed everyone, so what does it matter? See that? Backseat gaming is even worse when someone's in the room with you. Backseat gaming, it just annoys me. It doesn't matter where. If someone tells me to do something while I'm playing a game, I always get defensive in response to that because I want to play the game myself. Otherwise, it ruins the experience.
I think it's best we leave.
What did you do?
It's hardly the time for questions.
Backseat gaming is better when they're in the room with you, so you can clobber them with a pint of Stella. That is true. I would much rather be able to clobber someone with a pint of Stella.
What are we supposed to do with papers?
Read them! If only we had the time!
Oh wow, what the fuck is going on? Backseat gaming is not gaming, exactly. Cheers for Isak Mani for highlighting that gaming move right there. That's a pro gamer right there.
Let's go.
Come try and knock us off the cart.
Steady on.
He shifted seat.
My cartridge. Where's the piece of Eden?
Get us out of this and I might find out!
Waiting to run in my sister.
Stop it!
How are you not dead, man? Oh, you got on the roof and died. It's fine, don't worry.
We need to get this crate back to a safe place! I need more ammunition! And again, I say kill us both!
Well, this is kicking off, isn't it?
Come try and knock us off the cart. My sister can dodge bullets too.
I killed the horse for no... I didn't kill the horse, it's fine. I thought I did.
Come over here.
Jacob!
Easy now.
Doing fine, girl.
Jacob really likes kicking off, doesn't he?
Easy, girl. Easy.
Bam! Whee!
We're going to have to jump.
What about the chest?
Leave it. Jump now.
Okay. It's Gold or Special Edition. I don't think it's either.
Well, that was fun. Thanks for the invitation.
Let's do it again.
Is he streaming directly from his PS4? No, I'm streaming through my PC. But it's through the Elgato software, if you get me. See, I can show you my social media and all that stuff. I prefer it. Now that is gaming. Right there, we've done some mad gaming right there. Shameless plug for social media. I was showing off the fact that I know how to stream from my PC. It was also not shameless at all. This is my stream. I have social media. In fact, you can have a look again if you want. It's just a black loading screen. Oh no, cutscene's back. I mean, it's not really a... Oh, there we go. Cutscene time.
Like a paint, new rugs from Camden Loch, and my wee sister, the seamstress, did a discount on the curtains.
Everything is now green. Wow. Because I wanted everything to be green. Well, there's Henry Green, speaking of green. Oh, I just realised the Rooks have a green uniform and Henry Green. Oh, dear God. Belland was my nickname in school. time. Can we get to 250 likes, lads? Good question.
Do be careful with that sharp blade.
Well, let's find the piece of Eden. Hunter's Mantle sucks. Right, let's how many skills do I have? Do I have any skills, or have I've got one skill. I've got one whole skill point. Which means that we're effectively Stalk the Stalker, playing it by the ear. Hang on, what's Stalk the Stalker about, eh?
I've been looking for you.
Have you now? Right, let's play
These past
this.
few days when I've been doing my round, some bampot starts following me. Nervous looking laddie. He's up to no good.
Well, I would also stalk Agnes McBean.
If he appears, I'll keep an eye on him. When we return, put him into the train.
Aye, all right.
Some absolute gaming going on, to be fair. Takes a long to earn skill points in AC Syndicate. You're right. It sure does. But don't worry about it, for I am a big gamer. Depends on what the question is about Assassin's Creed. We can't censor them when you're playing Assassin's Creed. To be fair, that is like odd. Imagine still think takes hours to conquer. Depends on what the question is. If it's a question about like something that I actually might have a chance at knowing, then that's cool, I guess. But if it's something that I would never know ever, then it's a bit odd.
There's a gang out looking for you.
Ach, not at all. Just one glaikit laddie following me.
You certain?
Certain as can be.
Hang on.
There he is, the rascal.
There we go. Tail the boy. Tail Agnes's stalker. Agnes McSpleen. You dare stalk Agnes McBean?
Are you hiding from someone?
Might as well be exposed by the paedophile hunters right here. What a naughty man.
Where you bloody going? That's missus to you, you great oaf.
Agnes McBean? It's fine, don't worry about it. I have it just about. Don't get too close to your target. What's he going to do? Look up? Not likely, he's too obsessed with Agnes McBean. Don't worry. If I don't have a hood on, I look inconspicuous. Even in ridiculous assassin garb. Agnes McBean?
You damn pillock. Sorry, but that woman's from an important gang.
Gang? What gang's that?
I think it's in a train.
It sounds like the bastards what be okay look. Alert the lads on the rooftops. We'll take her out.
What the fuck? Sorry, what the fuck? Okay. Alert the lads on the rooftops, we'll take her out. She's certainly a threat.
She's right there. What with the ninny following her about?
Yeah, because they know which one the ninny's following. Defend Agnes McBean. Don't worry, Agnes McBean.
Who's that idiot?
Oh, for fuck's sake, mate. It's always when you're low on ammo as well where your aim decides to be shit. What the fuck? When the game tries to do what it thinks you want to do, it bothers me. Because it's not going to do what you want it to do at all. A sniper is aiming at Agnes. Well, at the moment, there's many of them. This game has not put me in a very good position to defend. Not Agnes McBean. Ally dead. Don't you wish I had Deadeye? I wish the controls wouldn't throw themselves all over the place at the slightest nudge of the controller. There's no fine control. It tries to lock onto something. And then when you try to pull it away, it tries to lock onto something else. I just want to aim for the fucking face. So that I can shoot with one bullet and do the big killing. Defend Agnes McBean. I'll tell you what I can do now. This. See what I mean? This. There we go. Where's the next one? Up! Up for fuck's sake! Come on. Let's kill this man before he kills Agnes McBean. Die. There we go. Agnes McBean never matters. Off you come, sunshine. Imagine if that landed on Agnes McBean's head and killed her. I'd be very disappointed with my, Try to climb, will you, Evie? For fuck's sake. Oh, really? There's just some random blokes as well that said, put the lads on the roofs. I'll turn anything to Nazi-occupied Paris. Compared to what it's been the past few days, I prefer Nazi-occupied Paris.
Why wouldn't there be? There's a whole gang out to get you.
Ah, James is here. That's what we like.
Follow me proper.
No, they're dangerous. There might be an ambush in the station.
Oh no, not an ambush in the station. Not for Agnes McFucking Bean. The most important assassins fucking die, arsehole. And the most... The most important Assassin's Creed character to ever grace Assassin's Creed, Agnes McBean herself, will die without my big assistance. Ultimate Combat McBean. No. I like a good bit of fascism in the chat. Well, I just like intelligent conversation, if you get me. Oh god, there's a full-on gang war kicking off over here. They even have green suitcases, the tragic pillocks. Like Jacob and his rooks, man, they are depressing. Oh my god, it's kicking off. Agnes McBean. No, let's go. So I find it funny that all these people are here to kill Agnes McBean. Fuck's sake. Oh, we love it, we do. Oh god. Just a train bam and smacked me in the face. Why do we fight on the rails then? No, why do we fight on the rails? What is the... Who goes, you know what we need to fight? Where death will follow us. And also, don't you think that you would have seen that from a mile away? No, actually I don't think you can see out the front of steam trains on the other side. You can, but it's all sooty, isn't it? Right, hang back and let all the rooks handle it, and then when the train comes, kill them all. That was like a GTA moment. It's about as gaming as it gets. We get it. It's about to kick off. We really do get it. Trust me. See that? It's coming. The train is coming. What are you doing there, pal? Oh, it's a train full of arsehole. Listen. Assassins didn't kill civilians directly. We did it, boys. Agnes McBean is safe.
What's happening with the fellow who's following Agnes?
Okay, I'd like to climb into the train if that's okay with you. Agnes McBean.
Nigel Bumble.
Nigel Bumble.
I want to join your gang.
Ah, for Christ's sake, he knows who we are now. All right, laddie. I can use you to tidy up the train a bit, if you didn't mind getting dirty.
Really?
Isak Marnie, you absolute legend. Cheers to the super chat again. I'm just thinking about all the ways in which I could die at the hands of Agnes McBean. Nigel Bumble, a strong British name. It is a Nigel. Already? Nigel in for the chop. Help free Nigel by destroying the evidence against him. He wasn't on the train 15 seconds and he's already been nabbed by the Fed. No. I'm not dealing with that, idiot. That's the Kenway manner, playing it by ear. It's time to go do some Kenway manor gaming. Yeah, I get to clean toilets. You think these trains had toilets? How naive. How often do you smoke weed? Never. I don't understand why that got you kicked off.
Look. It says the London assassins had found a shroud.
The Shroud of Eden is supposed to heal even the gravest injury. If the assassins had found something like this, surely Father would have known.
Father Fry.
Something only we can see. These look like directions.
Why am I being spammed with how often do you
Are you
smoke
coming?
weed? What?
Fieldwork is not really my speciality.
We found a clue to
I'm so fond of our time with
object.
Nigel and he's already got
Do you
himself in
want
a
to
spot
follow
of trouble. Oh yeah.
Put that way, one can hardly refuse.
I want to play as Henry Green. And I want to jump off of a very high building. Do you think Greenie used to know Edward? You do realise between the events of Black Flag and the events of Syndicate, the best part of 150 years has passed.
You know, I think this map may be taking us to the Kenway mansion.
Kenway? The pirate?
Master assassin and pirate, yes.
How much do you know about the Shroud of Eden?
It's said to heal the sick. Popular myth is that it brings people back from the dead, but the assassin records say that's not true. I've never heard of one being in London though. Do you really think Edward Kenway could have found one?
He travelled extensively, so it's possible. But if he did, he kept it a closely guarded secret.
But if it's true, what a find it would be.
Indeed. I'm eager to find out myself.
Cigarette chair. McBean is forced to be reckoned with also... No, sorry, also weird question. What's your favourite alcoholic beverage? I don't know actually. I like German beers of any variety.
Edward's son, Haven, joined the Templars.
What the fuck is going on outside?
I think you're right.
Why is there like so much going on outside? First there's a rumble. There's a beep.
I'll be in the study.
What the fuck?
I don't want to be interrupted unless you have news of the lost notebook.
Look at that
That
horse.
makes getting in a challenge.
You still intend to enter?
If this is a Templar stronghold, it won't get any easier. Don't worry. We'll stay well away from Miss Lucy.
Why is Edward Kenway's manor a Templar stronghold at this point?
Can you check over there?
Of course.
Discover all of Kenway's memorabilia collection. Souvenirs of his dead dog. I don't know what that means. There we go, press the button to climb in, it never works. Tell you what, this will be useful. Hello! Die, you disgusting man. Kenway Manor is rather dandy. What's that? Is that a cube thing?
Another assassin artifact.
It's just the cube thing with the blood sample in it. It's rather cool. I wonder which room Edward died in. I like how when in restricted areas Evie doesn't think, you know what, I might just stick my hood on and leave it on. No, it's only when crouching. Even in Black Flag, Edward would pop the hood on and leave it on. Yes, I get it. Examine the piano. Fuck, there's a tricorn here.
From Edward Kenway's time.
Wow, piece of Eden. Now let us go. I want to explore the place, and if I get detected in the process, then heads will roll. It's a map. Is it memorabilia, really?
This should belong to the assassins.
Come on, sunshine, just come and die. Right, this is me, captain of the breakfast cheese. That's if I had a ship, I'd name it the breakfast cheese. I've just decided that right then. The breakfast cheese would be the sturdiest vessel of the water. It would never do me wrong. The breakfast cheese. I'm out here looking for Kenway memorabilia, if you get me. I want to know where my guy, Big Gamer, happens to be. Where the fuck do you think the arena will be? In a world without gold, we might have been gold. Oh, indeed. I don't think Edward slept on the ground floor somehow. That just doesn't seem particularly grand, does it?
Still nothing here. Same as last time.
Stabbed in the bum hole. It's alright, when you stab people in the bum crack, you kind of expect, oh, there's a jackdaw model there.
That looks interesting.
I want to discover all of his memorabilia, every last piece of it. It's Edward Kenway, man. You don't just gloss over Edward Kenway's memorabilia. You look at the whole thing. You look at everything, the full shebang, and if you don't, then you're a disappointment to God. But most importantly, you disappoint yourself. And also God. But most importantly, you disappoint God. Anyone who disappoints God should be cleansed in eternal fire. I mean, come on. It's another ship model.
Father could have seen this.
He would have gone, oh wow, a boat. And he would have loved it. Don't you think he would have loved, like, I wish Father could have seen this, a boat? Swords. Swords of cutlass, big things.
I can't believe they've kept all of this.
Do you reckon they'd use cutlasses to kill people? That would be useless, but okay. Big Dave is God. Are you ever going to play the Arkham games on stream? Maybe. God knows. Let's get the likes up, eh? Let's get to 300 likes. That'd be cool.
I'm not quite sure.
There's one on the wall. Cool. The musical note there. That's cool.
Templar's not
Something only we can.
Okay, let's have a look at the wall, eh? D-A-D-E-F-D. D-A-D-E-F-D. Sorry. Is that it's lowlands?
Subtle, is it?
Clearly Kenway had a strong
Our lowlands away. We love it. I dreamed a dream the other night. And I realised that was like... It should have been Bully in the Alley, really, shouldn't it? I'm here to find memorabilia. And punch children. You know that according to all known laws... Okay. Okay, of course you were going to say something like that. When did I ever think that that would be something interesting? A nice callback. But it's just 6 keys, it's got to be the worst hidden door ever. I don't know, man.
Vault? A hidden key?
If people are mashing the piano, they're not going to come across that.
You say you heard music. There was no opening there before.
It's closing!
Yes, I can see that. Help me block it.
We need to find another way out.
I assume that it just literally held my hand there. Says quick time jack door and that.
An entire vault, filled with assassin history, left behind once again.
We'll just have to reclaim this one later, or find a better cache.
We? I thought you preferred to stay out of field work.
Oh no, John from IT is going to get the crowbar out and help. We only missed one piece of memorabilia, but it's fine. We've got the defender's garb, which we can change the colours of, I guess, to seem a bit more fitting. There we go, beautiful. Now, we're all ready. Right, we're ready to do some gaming. Did that work? Oh, I guess I crafted it, but I'm not the right level for it. Which is peak, actually. What am I doing here? I know what you're thinking. I ask myself that question every day of the week. But it's fine, don't worry about it. It is a good question. It means, well, no. No worries, we did some gaming right there. Now where do we go? Ah, assassination time. I guess that's a good point. I do all the side stuff in Skyrim first, then I beat it. Well, that's cool. If you have the patience for that, that's cool. Yeah. What breed is Dennis? Dennis is a Bernese Mountain Dog. Every 1,000 experience you earn will give you a skill point. Well, that... I guess I could have figured out on my own. I explored all the islands early in AC Odyssey and it blocked me out of 2 major boss fights from the DLC. Ah. Wounded ones. Whee! Like how the haystack appeared out of nowhere then. It was just not there. Oh, it was. It just clipped in and then clipped... No, it clipped out and then clipped back in on the playback. He's faffing with an umbrella. He just can't quite figure it out, can you? I like how the mission's called Overdose. First time I played, I was a Stormcloak Viking with dual axes, hence why I never excited for AC Valhalla. I was never excited for AC Valhalla. The Return of Dark changed it up for me.
Oh yes, we had the most wonderful chat. I found out the man behind Starrick's
Let's get to 300 likes, gamers.
John Elliotson.
Dr. Elliotson, I haven't heard that name in a long while. He was a brilliant heart specialist until he became obsessed with phrenology and mesmerism. It ruined his career. Well, how shall we proceed?
Oh, with all respect, Mr. Darwin, I believe I should proceed alone. After all, we wouldn't want to attract any unwanted attention.
Sounds very wise. Good luck, my boy. Oh, and Mr. Fry, should you find yourself with any free time, please do call on me.
He's off to enjoy the great British rain. Reach the vantage point. I'd love to, but first things first, mate. Let's get inside. Look how there are just rooks lingering on the entrance. Okay, let's pick the lock. The fuck has happened there? That was weird. What?
Where would I find the doctor?
A TARDIS. Right. Here we are. He's lobotomizing the man. Nope, he's trepanning. Okay. And he fuck me, that was brutal.
As you've just witnessed, the application of too much pressure can sometimes result in unexpected outcomes.
Well, it's rather expected. Brain damage equals death.
Ruined the organ. Send up a cadaver.
At once, Dr. Elliotson.
Unique kill opportunity. The young doctor. I don't understand the relevance of those blokes.
I don't care about your ethics, and I care even less about your damn patience. Now hand over your keys.
Nurse.
What are you doing?
Haven't you heard? You're fired. Now bugger off.
There's a bloody hand on the window. Makes me think that shit has occurred. Assassinate Dr. Elliotson. It's fine, don't worry about it.
Do it.
Come on, Mr. Clot. Come on, Sunshine. You can come in a little bit closer. There we go. Bam. Ah, well, it's kicked off now, hasn't it? Electro-conclusive therapy session. Young doctor. Let me commune with you. Can I help this poor lady? She seems to want my help. She's been sacked and she can't leave because she doesn't know how to climb out windows and die. And that's fine. There'll be a man right here. Well, it's kicked off out here. Why is it like a mess hall full of crackheads? What? Who thinks, you know what, we need to put them all in one place? These people are genuinely unhinged now. I'm not talking about the lady rocking on the table. Talking mostly about the sociopaths that I'm murdering, but it's not really murder if they're arseholes, is it? That's the rule. I like killing people. Don't worry, they'll die too. Right, Sunshine, it is you indeed. Let's hide the corpse. I can borrow the corpse. So I'm sorry, sir, but you're carrying that corpse and you're not allowed in. No. In you go. I like how he wears the top hat even though he's in a restricted area and it would just be a safer bet to wear the hood. But okay. But he still chooses to go for the hat, which makes no sense. I prefer the hooded look. Let's get the likes up, gamers. Let's get to 300, that's the goal. In we come.
Here it is, Doctor.
We will continue our experiment shortly. In a moment, we will compare the brains of our two specimens. Since both specimens had a propensity towards violent behavior, we should see similar protrusions in specific parts of their brains. Corpses do not have boots.
He loved that. It was beautiful. He died. And he loved dying. It was what he wanted. I also noticed he killed him with his right hand hidden blade.
Yet I can only think of beginnings. A better tomorrow. Forged with the blood of visionaries.
All I see is the blood of a lunatic.
Do you truly believe murdering an old man will stop humanity's great architect? Crawford Starrick has a glorious design for mankind.
Designs are meant to be broken.
You're a child. A child who believes it can solve all the world's woes with a flick of a blade. Have you ever pondered the consequences of your actions, Jacob Fry? Or did your father teach you?
How does he know who Jacob is? That's curious. That's a curious thought. Maybe I didn't follow, but okay. Whips out a bit of a rag with blood on it already, and wipes some blood on the rag. Syndicate's white rooms are a bit creepy, to be fair. They're a bit on the creepy side. Why does everyone in Victorian London have the same fucking beard? I hate people who spam. Me too. Just don't spam. It's not that difficult. It's not like we're asking you to not be human. We're just asking you to not be an idiot. Just don't be clogging up the chat with messages that don't mean anything, for example. Apparently no. I presume that's the way I need to be going. How hard is it to hold a conversation? It's not even that. It's just messages that mean nothing and that just serve no purpose but to clog up chat. Those are the messages that I'm trying to dodge, if you get me. Sequence 4 complete.
Elliotson expired, and soothing syrup production has ceased. Outrageous!
Fry intends to endanger all of London at the hands of the mob.
Or perhaps it doesn't intend much of anything at all.
Thank
but
you.
Simply content to dice with our lives.
The asylum is shut up. Medical care throughout the city is in disarray. He cannot understand the consequences of his actions. The man is clearly an anarchist.
Gentlemen, this tea was brought to me from India by a ship, and up from the harbor to a factory, where it was packaged and ferried by carriage to my door, unpacked in the larder and brought upstairs to me. All by men and women who work for me, who are indebted to me, Crawford Starrick, for their jobs, their time, the very lives they lead. They will work in my factories, and so too shall their children. And you come to me with talk of this Jacob Fry, this insignificant blemish who calls himself assassin? You disrespect the very city that works day and night so that we may drink this miracle, this tea.
I'm nearing the end of my research. Our beloved London shall not suffer such a bothersome fool for much longer.
And what of the sister I've heard of? Miss Fry.
Miss Fry shall be gutted. Soon enough. Delicious.
Might I just say that seeing that cutscene makes no sense when Jacob wasn't there. Or Evie wasn't there. And also, why did it clip to Jacob for a second?
They've been hunting and killing assassins for a long time.
Ah, gaming.
Thank God you're all right.
Oh, tish tosh. It'll take more than a Templar super soldier to end the glorious saga of Sean Danger Hastings.
I was talking to Rebecca.
Right. Anyway, Berg's presence confirms it. The Peace of Eden is in London.
The Initiate's data sync suggests it's the Shroud.
The Templars seem to want it pretty bad all of a sudden. They must know something we don't.
The only thing we know is that we can't go up against Sigma Team alone.
Leave that to me. In the meantime, keep a low profile. Let the Initiate continue to sync the data.
Sean Danger Hastings. Yeah, that cutscene with Starrick and all the Templars made no sense because it's genetic memories, and neither assassin that we play as was there, which makes me think that there's one thing that this game doesn't understand. It's that cutscene would have been kind of good actually, had one of the assassins been like watching from like some view, from like some hiding spot or something.
Owning the railway wasn't enough. Now Starrick has bought an omnibus company as well. I suppose he wants to control the neighborhood's workers and keep them under his thumb.
Pearl Attaway is Starrick's competitor, is she? Perhaps it's time I went into business.
And Miss Fry, what are your plans?
I studied the history we recovered from the Kenway Mansion's hidden room. I'm off to a certain monument.
Cigarette chair! Man, they really changed the way Rebecca and Sean look. To be fair, that's true. They did do that. Cheers for the super chat, cigarette chair. Let's. I think it's wise. A wise move would dictate we don't do any crazy bits, but we do liberate some gamer. Who's up for some gamer to be liberated? What are we doing all the way up here? Also, I guess cool. Tell you what, what's this? Let's go there. I want to check it out. I know we can't go in yet, but we don't want. I don't care if Nigel's in for the chopper if he's got whatever like. One skill point, but absolute legend of cigarette chair doing gaming bits. I can see this. Isak Marnie, absolute legend again. I can see that this is suicide, so we're going to move. Why are you doing this so slowly, Jacob? I'm very confused as to why it was slowing then. You now have £1,250 waiting for you. That's rather cool, I guess. Now this is gaming.
This is... My god, this is Michel Rouge's vault.
Michael Rourke's vault? It can't be.
You have no idea who that is, do you?
I'm the foggiest.
He was an assassin. Father had one of his books. Legend says he found some fabulous treasure near Bath that drove him mad. He locked it away beneath London, in a vault that could only be opened by a set of special musical boxes.
Special musical boxes? Now who's mad?
Ah. As cool as that is, I mean... Yeah, I just came in for the cutscene. But there's two things that need inserting. We might as well do that while we're here. Otherwise, well, you know, gaming. Better not play the same tune. Presume not. Cool. So does Evie follow you around wherever you go just to appear in cutscenes where appropriate? Or Jacob when you play as Evie? I do worry. Are you going to play Origins? When we get to it, plenty of time. Right, you know where we must go? To this area. Oh, we could do the Thames. We could do bits and pieces on the Thames. The Templar hunt there, the Jekyll brothers, and they need to die. So we're going to the Thames. Running on building tops, spider sense like dodging, swinging with webs, open webs, billy clubs. I don't follow. What does any of that mean? I'm out of curiosity. Lethality stat increases the minimum health required for an enemy to be considered near death. Everything, how you doing, gamer? A bit fatigued, but we're getting there slowly but surely. Another 15-30 minutes of this and I'll be ready to call it for the night, like fully. What are those Can we have a little conversation about what those boats were doing? Wait, do they have identical crews? As if they do. But they sorry, I thought I saw something weird happening, but it's just my eyes playing tricks on me. I apologise sincerely. Lovely. Why is the grappling hook slowly failing on me? It's not behaving. See, it's doing this. I'm not telling it to do that. I'm not doing anything different. It's just doing it. It's fine, we got a helix glitch in the Thames. Ah, well that's exactly where I wanted to be. Well done, game, for telling exactly where I wanted to wind up. Thank you, game. You can wall eject, you know. See, the game doesn't like letting you do things that might wind up with you getting killed. As a result of not letting you have that freedom, all that actually winds up doing is stopping you, restricting your movement, because it can't quite figure out what you're trying to do. Locate Raphael Jekyll. What a name, his name's Raphael. That's the most British name I've ever heard. I'd imagine there are many Raphaels in Victorian London. Where are you, Raphael? Oh, that's a Raphael, that. Cool. I'll play Jack the Ripper, but I won't play The Last Maharaja. Because one's actually semi-worth your time, the other is just not. See that? A Templar hunt has been performed. And my loyalty level is raising. I guess I'm just cutting away at bits and pieces that I want to do and leaving all the ugly shit for later. What time are we on? Jesus, 7:30. I've really survived. Get that times 69 combo, my dude. Last Maharaja is easily one of the worst AC DLCs ever, or just one of the worst DLCs ever. Full stop. It's an insult that that thing costs money. What bet did you lose this time to be playing Syndicate? You're getting fishy? I don't know, mate. Honestly, I'm asking myself that question every single day. I googled how Evie looks in the DLC. She looks ridiculous. It's funny. It's fucking funny. She just ages really rapidly. She looks about 70. Names were pretty weird during the Victorian era. One example is that some parents named their kids Toilet. Yeah, but that's because their child was evidently a toilet. But cheers, Isak, again. To be fair, I'm not shocked at that revelation. That's very Britain. Perhaps a bit more on the morbid side, maybe a little bit less on the fucks given front. Most of London looked like a toilet in Victorian era. That's because the streets were the toilet. Hang on, I've got 2 skill points, don't I? I can invest them. Slayer. We got to level 5, which means we're gaming. Who here is watching in 1868? Ah, classic joke. I wanted to carry the body, that is for sure. Off you go, look. Right. Maybe it's not the best time to sleep in that bed when there was a fire there, but okay. I've got this. No, that was gaming right there. I guess we must now go liberate some children. Let's move and liberate children. Don't worry, liberating children is my specialty. I love liberating the youths of today. That was a police officer, of course it was. Never understanding quite what I'm doing here. I need to get a better Kakuri blade. I also need to equip that. Love how it zooms there, it looks so comic-y and weird. Honestly, it doesn't look that great, does it? Let's be honest. Obviously, I need to equip the naughty man. So these, we need to get off of something like that to something a bit more... what's the word? Naughty, I guess? I don't know. We need to get something that isn't locked. I don't know. We need to get something. We need to get something that does some filthy magic in that. I am very disappointed at my options right now. You know when you look at your options and you go, "Fuck, this is disappointing." That is.
Back to work.
Don't mind me, just killing your mate. Be free, child.
I'm helping you out.
Yes, the murder. Pretty sure I killed everyone in the other part. Can't trigger the alarm if there's no alarm to trigger.
I'm here to help.
Because who enjoys child labour anyway? Not me. I'm not a fan of this shit. I am anti-child labour, man.
I'm here to help.
Much appreciated, mister.
See, that anti-child labour man is the world's best superhero. Child liberation completed. And we love it. We love liberating children. It's rather peak, I must say. Jacob's Island. What an odd name for a stronghold. I mean, cool, I guess. I mean, yeah, let's get that viewpoint though. Oh no, it's about to kick off. Octavia Plum. Naughty Octavia. Was it Octavia? God, who cares? She's dead. Oh, fuck me. Well, this has kicked off, hasn't it? This is really tiring out my wrists. The Suffolk gang leader is usually the one I can catch. Well, yeah, to be fair. I guess I'm not special, but it was still kind of cool to do. Are you winning? I suppose I've just answered that question. Video games. Cheers, Isak, for this super chat again, pal. I agree with that statement as well. Very strong statement that means video games, if you get me. I'm stuck. We love it. We love being stuck. Oh, fuck's sake, man. There we go. That wasn't so difficult, was it? You can't block those attacks. Dog's yapping, which means typically he's in mischief mode. Which is most days, to be fair. We're here, gamers. We're at the viewpoint where I wanted to be. What kind of dog you got, Fishy? He's a Bernese mountain dog, and he's a crazy boy. That's all that matters. But it's just a he's a household boy, to be fair. The best bear Dennis is. Well, level 5's, that's cool. Oh no, the children are attacking. Oh dear. Okay. Now that was classic combat right there. To be fair, I could do this place. What the fuck? I mean, okay. Who are these people? So much for killing the leader undetected, anyway. I suppose this is our last hurrah of this stream. Me doing bits on these guys. Cigarette chair, Fishy, you literally became flash for like 2 seconds, lol. It's fine, I did them in really quite well. Quite efficient that was. Large knife pouch. That's all we like. Well, that was lovely. What's going to be after Vikings? I don't know. Look, could literally be anything, mate. But yeah, no, like I said, that was going to be the last hurrah of this stream. Like I said, I've been up since well, yesterday really. I've only had like half an hour sort of nap really. I guess it did sort of energise me, but it is time for me to relent, I think. I'd like to thank you all for watching this stream though. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. That would be fantastic. I'd like to thank Cigarette Chair, James Rostron, Barrel King, Marcus Yu, Jacobson, Jermaine Harris, and that's it for the Super Chat donations. And also, I'd like to thank my patrons over at the on the lovely Patreon for your continued support over there as well. If you want to go and join the Patreon, then there's a link in the description where you can go and check it out for yourself. There's some lovely extra content over there. Whether or not you wish to take it is completely up to you. I understand, of course. But if you want to consider it, then there's a link in the description, all that stuff. And of course, I'll catch you all very soon with another video or stream at some point. But until then, goodbye.